Summary of the Dip by Seth Godin. Seth Godin is one of the most prominent authors and thought leaders in marketing and business strategy. He is known for his direct style and thought-provoking ideas that challenge conventional wisdom. In The Dip, Godin tackles a crucial topic for anyone aiming for success in personal or professional life. When should you persevere through challenges, and when should you strategically quit? This seemingly simple question holds the key to making critical decisions that shape the future of individuals and organizations alike. At the start of the book, Godin highlights how we live in an era overflowing with opportunities, whether in careers, projects, or even hobbies. However, this abundance can lead to confusion and falling into the trap of persisting on the wrong path. This is where the dip becomes crucial. The dip is the stage where the journey toward success gets tougher and more complex after an initial phase of excitement and ease. All remarkable success stories around us have gone through this dip. It is what makes the top of the mountain relatively empty. Most people quit when they hit the dip. A core question posed by Godin: why do a few succeed while the majority fail? Answer: because the few endured and pushed through the dip, while most gave up when obstacles first appeared. The three types of journeys. Godin categorizes the paths people take in their personal and professional lives into three main types. 1. The dip. A journey that begins with energy and enthusiasm, but eventually presents increasing challenges that weed out the majority, leaving only a few at the top. Example: Amazon endured a massive dip in its early years, facing financial and operational challenges, but persevered and became the leader in e-commerce globally. 2. The cul-de-sac, a path that doesn't offer significant challenges, but also leads to no real progress or breakthroughs, just a monotonous cycle. Example: an employee who has stayed in the same role for 15 years without promotions or personal growth, simply because it feels comfortable. The cliff, a path that seems rewarding at first but ultimately leads to disaster due to ignoring early warning signs. Example: a smoker who enjoys the short-term pleasure but is heading toward long-term health deterioration. Godin explains that there is immense value in smart endurance, not blind persistence. The world rewards those who can push through genuine dips, but only if they are on the right path. Pushing through the dip places you among the elite few in your field. The sacrifice and hard work will pay off when you find yourself competing with only a handful of people at the top. 80% of the profits in most industries go to those at the top, while the remaining 20% are shared among thousands stuck at the bottom. Why quitting can be brilliant. Quitting isn't always failure. Godin challenges the conventional belief that quitting a project or career means weakness. On the contrary, strategic quitting is a trait of smart people who understand that time and energy are precious and should not be wasted on dead-end roads. Early quitting is better than prolonged stagnation. The longer you take to realize you're on the wrong path, the more you lose. Ask yourself, is this just a temporary dip, or is it a cul-de-sac? Real-world example: an entrepreneur stubbornly tries to rescue a failing project for years instead of shutting it down and starting fresh on a project with better prospects. Strategies to overcome the dip. 1. Specialize and stand out. Don't be a shallow jack of all trades. Instead, focus on mastering a niche where you can become the best or among the best. 2. Invest wisely in skills. Overcoming the dip requires unique skills most people lack, so invest your time and effort in sharpening those abilities. 3. Prepare mentally for tough times. Getting through the dip means being ready to face rejection, temporary losses, and isolation, while knowing deep inside that this is the nature of the journey toward the top. What happens after the dip? Once you overcome the dip, you find yourself in a position of power where you can dominate the market or field and reap exponential rewards compared to those stuck below. Those who overcome the dip in their industry are seen as experts or pioneers, unlocking better job offers, the ability to set premium prices, the trust and admiration of the professional community and clients. Conclusion: the wisdom of knowing when to persist and when to quit. Successful people know when to push through and when to walk away. In today's world of countless options and opportunities, Picking the right battles is often more crucial than fighting them. Be part of our journey. If you find our content valuable and inspiring, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Your support motivates us to keep going and bring you the best content, so don't forget to leave a like and share the video with those who might benefit.